Hello,
everybody.
Nothing says
It's time to eat.
cruising like food. I'm already getting hungry.
Cruising like food. Nothing says cruising like the word food.
Yeah,
Let's eat.
Exactly. We're going to talk about, we've been on 5 different cruise lines. We're going to talk about that now, if I can say it. Coming up next on
D&G Explorers.
Dilly Dilly.
Jai Jai. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Explorers. Greg is like the walking wounded right now.
What?
He's like he just woke up from a nap. But we are back. Hey, did you realize, Greg? It now says D&G Explorers at the upper, like above your head. Did you see that?
Yes.
It used to have the duck or whatever they used to have
right
for
there.
yeah, that's exciting. Exciting and new. Welcome in, everybody. We were off last week. We needed that
In
week
more ways than
off.
one.
Yes.
No.
The week before that, I worked 73 hours, and then I came back. I worked from like 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. from Sunday to Monday, and then I came back 12 hours later and worked 14 hours.
Say why?
Well, inventory.
And I make it sound like I worked 5 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Yeah,
and you don't say why. It's not a normal thing.
It's called storytelling. I'm trying to
it's called making him build himself up to make it seem more than
no, but it was wiped out. And then I really didn't get a day off until last Sunday, and we went to the movies. So I needed that rest period. Today's probably my first day that I didn't have a chance to do things.
Old Restless says our watermark makes him super excited.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Thank you.
Welcome in there, everyone. It is good to be back. And we do have a dilly dilly. It's a little bit of they call it a kid's beer in England. But Greg, why don't we welcome in our
because I
explorers?
look tired. Thank you.
No. He literally just woke up.
Well, not just. I was feeling a little weird earlier at work. I was just sitting there and I felt like the whole room went like this, and then like it was closing in, and I like got up really quick, and I was like like trying to breathe in, really deep, and it just felt weird out of nowhere. And then I took a nap after work, but it just feels a little weird on this side right now. But I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to get the flow of it all again.
Welcome in,
Anne Hanley, welcome. Jamie Wilhite, welcome. Holly Ayers, welcome. More sunshine, please.
Can I get
a little bit more sunshine, please? Jim, season's greetings, welcome. Waypoint Explorers, welcome.
Our fellow explorers from the Phoenix area, welcome.
Yep. And Old Restless again, welcome. PSV Odyssey, welcome.
Welcome, Paul.
Scotty
J Travels. Whoop, whoop.
Welcome.
Hey,
Whoop,
Scotty. I
whoop.
hope you are doing well.
Hooray, guys. Or hey, guys. Okay. I'm all hooray. So welcome. Thank you for joining. And hopefully we have some more fellow explorers.
We have a lot of
come
people
in.
that kind of are incognito. We have Anne who asked, she said, so my favorite cruise foods are lobster roll from Seafood Shack. We didn't like it. We were
still
disappointed.
like seafood. I still like
lobster
well,
rolls.
seafood. I love seafood. It's my favorite food. But I still like lobster rolls. It just depends how they're made.
And probably where they make it, like what ship,
how they make it,
because we had ours.
Why they make it.
We had ours on the Radiant.
When they make it,
and I think it was $15, and we were saying this isn't worth $15 on it, so we were a little bit disappointed.
Depends
on it.
Who makes it too.
I'm sure it does. And then she said, I've never had a bad one, at least on Carnival. Oh, she said brisket anywhere. And cheesecake with strawberries. That sounds amazing. And the creme brulee. I used to get creme brulee a lot, but now I always do on Carnival. I like the chocolate melting cake. That's one of my favorite things.
All Restless, I haven't seen you in a while. I know we would always see you on Reel, REEL.
He was on our last live show.
And you were in our last show, yes. So thank you for coming back. I miss doing lives with Josh and Mike. We need to do that again sometime.
Hopefully they'll do it soon.
Keep hinting to them, we should do something, but we'll see. But it's nice to see you on our show, so thank you again.
Jamie Wilhide is making some jam and homemade vanilla. That sounds really good for Christmas gift.
Homemade vanilla.
Vanilla. Let's see.
Well, I'm going to make my shandy. You need to put your beer in first.
Yeah, so these are glasses. They're
Big Explorer.
Yeah, we used to take them on cruise ships, which I don't know why we don't do it anymore.
We need to. And
what?
Little Explorer.
Yes.
There you go.
But Jay made these.
Yes.
Do you remember what his channel was? He hasn't done it in a long time. Blue something.
I don't.
He does like travel agent. He does everything. It's hard to keep track with him. But so we're gonna do a shandy. So a shandy is two simple things. It's 7-Up.
Putting the beer in her.
I always do it. I always put the soda in first because you don't have to worry about the head of it. Ooh, I have ice at the bottom, which you don't normally do with beer.
You put the beer in first.
No.
Oh well. Well, I'm doing it the Greg way.
And then I like to use a Bud Light.
Cheryl,
with
one
lime.
Down.
Welcome in, Cheryl. And that's all it is to shandy.
Ooh, look at that.
But we used to drink this when we were kids.
Head's coming up there
in England.
That's not good.
This is a big little. That's an oxymoron. This is a big cup. Tumbler is what the word I'm looking for.
If you put your lip to the foam, it'll make it go down a little faster.
Okay. Okay, Greg, seriously, if this happens again, please check out. It sounds like I felt when I found out I had AFib. That's what Anne was saying on there.
Oh, thank you.
I like that pasta with bacon on Carnival. I don't know if I've had that. Did you get that from the, what is it, Capitina? What is that?
I have had my physical and everything was fine with that. So it just happened out of nowhere. It was kind of weird, but thank you. Self-proclaimed Captain Billy J Travels is here.
Also, Ryan Donahue is here too.
And
welcome in, Ryan.
Ryan Donahue.
Paul, did you get that at Cucina del Capitano, or is that from the main dining room? That is refreshing. If you don't like the taste of beer, which I'm not a huge beer fan,
that's not refreshing when all you're getting is head right now.
The 7,
it's just foamy.
7-Up makes it sweeter, and it really takes that bitterness of beer out the way. So I love that. Perfect summer drink. I think we're finally going to be under 100 for the next couple of days. So welcomed. Controversial Cruising. They just ended their show. and they promoted people to come over to our show.
Welcome.
Yes, so we should be seeing them. Josh did a little live last night.
See, I wasn't even told about that. What the heck, Old Restless, right? I wasn't even told about it.
Anne says the chocolate thing, like the chocolate melting cake, is too much for her. Cruise Life TV.
I was going to say, what is that? I was trying to read it. Cruise Life TV, welcome.
Welcome, Anne. Thank you so much for joining us. We do have some announcements to make, some exciting announcements. We're going to be busy over on some channels over the next few weeks, and we do have some guests that are going to be joining us. I'm going to say it probably wrong. Our Massey 7777 Mona, welcome in. That's part of the controversial cruising clan. What I had problems saying that a couple of weeks ago too. So welcome in, Scott from Controversial Cruising. Welcome. So
Controversial Cruising.
I say it too quick. That's what I'm. I've already moved on to different subjects. And Carnival Cruise Addicts. So
that's what happens when you get all this foam.
Let's air out our dirty laundry or not dirty laundry. What am I trying to say?
My laundry's clean. What you talking about?
Not dirty underwear. Housekeeping. There we go. Our housekeeping.
What?
So let's
air out our housekeeping.
No. Let's go over our housekeeping before we jump into our show. Housekeeping. A few things to clean up before we get into our show is what that means.
I've never heard of that term, but okay, you go
I guess it's
it.
better than airing out our dirty underwear. So Dex is here. Welcome in.
Text 90 Dexter, welcome.
So this coming week, we are going to be the guests on a fun show called The Match Game.
The Match Game, like the old TV show that Betty White was on, along with a bunch of other celebrities.
Yes, we're going to be on it with Controversial Cruising.
Did
Scott?
we say hi to Curate? What is that?
I have no idea. Curator 61.
Curator 61.
Welcome in. And we also have Cruising Scene. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
So we're the guests this Friday at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. And the regulars are Scott from Controversial Cruising, Cruise Life TV, which is another Greg. It's another Greg and Michelle. But Greg has 3 G's with the third G being silent.
It's not silent.
Their Greg has one G in it.
It's just Gregory.
And then we have Liz and Chris from Carnival Cruise Addict. So we are looking forward to that. We were a little bit nervous about what was going on. We were a little bit nervous, like what are we getting ourselves into? But
and I still don't understand.
It looks good.
I still don't understand it. We're gonna have to go over everything, of course. But I was trying to watch it between working, and from what I got from it, if you think of a word and another team thinks of that same word, then you get a point.
Not another team, people who are watching.
See, I thought it was another team.
The answer is always sausage.
But I don't know. We'll have it explained to us, because even when you were saying it, I'm like, that makes no sense. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll go over it.
Chris, also from Carnival Cruise Addicts, is here. Thank you so much, Chris. And has listed D&G as special guest. No pressure. I just sent my notification.
Pepper Tree Villa, welcome.
Our buddies from Central Coast area. Welcome in, guys.
Is that such a thing? Central Coast?
Yeah. Well, they're a little bit north.
I don't think there's anything.
Monterey is considered Central Coast. Yeah.
I don't know.
Greg is just like correcting me left and right.
No, the coast would be the coast. There's no Central.
Well, you have
coast.
Southern, which is going to be your Malibu. You have Central, which is Monterey, Santa Cruz. And then you have the Northern, which I guess technically could be the Bay Area. So they're from the Bay Area. How about that?
They have been busy with their villa, getting it all set for Christmas, I believe.
They are. They're baking chocolate turtles at the moment, and they have a holiday cookbook coming out. So
they
you guys
have a
definitely
lot
have to check
that they're
out.
getting ready.
See, look, Waypoint, North, Mid, Northwest, Central, Coastal.
Wow, they just even added more to it. Mid, Northwest, Central. I don't even think that's. How could you have a Midwest North?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
So today is what, the 13th?
Put that on a compass.
Today's the 13th. next Wednesday, you guys, please come back.
Today is the
Hopefully
13th.
it won't scare you. Next week we have Carnival Cruise Addicts. They're going to be here joining us on our live show next week.
Why would they scare people?
The way we're acting right now, we don't want to scare
It's
people
no
off.
different than how we normally act.
And then in 2 weeks, we got Scott from Controversial Cruising will be on our live show.
Whoop whoop.
Yep. And then on the 23rd, we
Thank you. We'll both
we
be
help out.
amazing.
In fact, you can't really see it because of the lights, but we received an honor, helping hands for cruising, for driving the most donations during our live shows. That's to help people who haven't had a chance to go cruising before, whether they don't have the money or could be special circumstances. That's what that's for. That was for Gary Krebs. That's what the award is for.
Right.
So we won the first award for that to help, because we've did the most of it, which is a special honor for us. They are having another cruise-a-thon to help with the cruise, because they do cruises, and we're going to be helping, trying to drive some donations so they can have a great thing on the activities on the ship. So we're going to be doing that on the 23rd, 9 o'clock, which is a Sunday, 9 a.m. on Sunday the 23rd, our time, 12 o'clock Eastern. So that's over the next couple of weeks. We have a lot.
9 a.m. on Sunday.
Sunday, yep. So bright and early, be ready to rock and roll.
Well, if we have alcohol, it's going to be mimosas. That's what it's
Hey,
gonna
we
be.
could do that. We could do mimosas, cranberry mimosas. I think that would be amazing on that.
It's called 25 Must Bake Cookies, or
Christmas is ruined.
That's interesting.
That is good.
Thought we missed
Scott
something.
saying that we will have we'll have a good time on it.
That's what I was just
you'll be
saying.
laughing
It will be amazing.
for an hour straight. It's safe place, no judgment. We just have fun on a Friday night. Yes. So we're looking forward to that. But
There's
like
a lot
I
of
said, a lot
sausage going on when we watched it on the
Yes.
video. I was like, "What's up with the sausage?" I
Um,
must like sausage a lot.
we are currently working on our Virgin video. Our last cruise that we went on. We have about 6 other vlogs cruises that we still need to work on.
Yep.
So we're in the process of working on our next vlog series. Our last one was the NCL Encore that we took to Alaska. That we had a great time on there.
Derek likes the Bloody Marys. I don't like the Bloody Marys. I'd rather have a cranmosa.
It's healthy. They got vegetables in there.
That's not how that works.
It works for me.
Mhm.
It also has water in it somewhere.
Make the candied bacon and stick it into it too.
So Greg, here it is, almost 5:20.
That's fine.
The show is featured around our favorite cruise food. So we've been on 5 cruises, and we thought it would be fun to kind of
Wait, what?
5
We've been
cruise
on
lines.
5 cruises.
We've
Wow,
been
what happened to the other almost? We're at almost 20 cruises.
we've been on 5 different cruise lines.
Danny Dizzle, the
Fizzler
Fizzler
Spectacular.
spectacular supporter. Welcome.
In, Danny. I watched the video on Cruise Life TV, and
That's interesting. It's in
they
blue.
showed because she's the wrench. Where have you been? The wrench means that she's a moderator.
Oh, I didn't even. Well, now I see the wrench, but I didn't notice it was blue, and everything. Just
We've only been going live since 2018, and Greg just had a a realization.
Well, I don't know. I just realized it was blue.
Yes, but I saw their video when there was a meetup and Danny was there. So, Danny, we hope to meet you someday. You're awesome. You're great. You help so much. So it was awesome to see you getting recognized for that.
What did you call her?
Danny.
Did I say? Did I say? Wait, go back up, please. Did I say Drizzler or Dizzler?
Danny Dizzle, the Fizzler Spectacular Supporter.
Fizzler Spectacular Supporter. Yeah, that's the name. Did we say something wrong? Let us know.
Cruising Chris M. Thank you so much for joining us. I know you were on
Welcome.
the previous show, Controversial Cruising and Warm Strong Adventures. They go live right before us on Wednesdays. So thank you guys for coming over and checking us out. Really appreciate that. Michelle B. Ship Wanderer. Ooh, Michelle B. Ship Wanderer. That's awesome. I haven't heard of that one before. So thank you so much for joining. Great to see you on here. You called her a wrench.
Oh my gosh. No. Not a wrench or a wench. I'm not saying any of that. Derek said she has a wrench.
Chris says, give up Starbucks coffee for a few days and donate that dollars to HH4C. Starbucks sucks anyway.
Starbucks is more than $1. Unless you have a coupon or something. I don't know what you're getting for $1 at Starbucks. You might get a little drip of coffee for $1.
From North to Netherlands. I don't know, Greg. Welcome,
Greg. Oh
Thank
my,
you so
oh
much.
my. No, I said I'm not calling you that. I said you have the wrench. I think they thought I said wench, and I didn't.
Maybe I said that.
I said wrench.
Things go from here and coming out here. It's usually processed
or they go from foot, insert, and mouth.
Be prepared. Yes. All right, Greg. So
they're just falling.
That's fine.
And you're making them fall.
It's fine. He's talking about our little carts for us to keep on track. So the first cruise line we went on back in 2016, we said we would never sell anything else. Nothing.
How is that? You're gonna look at the playback and see you go, never sell.
That lasted 2 cruises before we branched on to other cruises, but it was Disney. And we went on the Disney Dream. Then we went on the Disney Magic. We have since been on.
I did forget you had a wrench. I'm sorry.
We have since been on the Disney Fantasy. So of the 4 original Disney ships, we have done 3 of the 4, with the hopes of doing the Disney Wonder to do the original 4.
Yeah, that was before the new ones came out.
Yes. Now we're way far behind, and we don't know if we'll ever be able to catch up with that. But maybe someday.
I think we will.
Maybe. Greg, some of the things that we like from the Disney ships is, one, they have rotational dining, which is unique. They don't have a main dining room, and each ship you go to different themes. So one night it could be Animator's Palette, which is.
Did you look at my top 5?
I didn't, but that's at the very.
How did you know this was mine if you didn't look at it?
That's the very end.
How did you know?
After we go through this, then we'll go through our top 5. So
and that means you
don't jump the gun.
Bit. RobFuz, welcome. From North to Neverland, welcome. What was that? What did you say?
Oh my gosh. So it is almost like watching Nautical Nurse Nancy's live show.
Welcome to RobFuz?
I don't know what I said.
All I heard was
Greg is like Anthony on Nautical Nancy. No. He always side rails me.
No, but you're not even, you couldn't even talk.
That's Rob knows what I'm talking about.
That's all I heard was
that's RobFuz in my own personal language. So I got you, bro.
From North to Neverland, welcome.
All right, so let me finish my thought, Greg, because you're going to continue to mess me up. We are so off today.
Why are you punching my
leg? It's like preseason for us when we haven't done the live in like 2 weeks.
We're not off. I don't know about you.
I'm going to bench you in a minute.
I'm jolly good right now.
Jolly
good. Laugh out loud. Rah, rah, rah. Like a Christmas story. Rah, 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 rah.
All right. So
why are you digging your nails into my leg
I cut my nails. They have rotational dining if you're not familiar with Disney, and it's cool because you get to experience different foods. And
he keeps doing this to my legs. He's like this, and he's like putting them into my legs.
We have 35 minutes. You're gonna make it an hour and a half show, so come on.
Whatever.
We're in prime form tonight. And it's cool because your staff follows you. So like on the first night when we go on a Disney cruise, Greg, what are the things that we like to do? What was the first thing we say to the staff?
On Disney, well, now that we know, we would always ask for escargot for every night so that they knew ahead of time that we liked it and that we wanted escargot.
And they will do it every night except for one night, and I think that's Pirate Night. Yeah.
The first night we tried it, we were like, "This is really good with the garlicky, buttery goodness and the bread." And we're like, "Can we have it the rest of the trip?" And so they did. Except for actually, I think they even did it special for us on a Pirate Night.
I don't remember.
I think they went from one restaurant to another because they're all interconnected. I think they did a special thing for us, just because I always try to make it magical.
So that is
This is going to be
one of the that's
the match game. Liz and Scott and Greg, LOL.
This is one of the things that that I really enjoy about it. They also have most everything is included with Dizney. So yes, it is a little bit more expensive, but with Dizney, they only have, at least on the original 4 ships, they only have 2. Well, on the older ships, they only have 1 additional specialty restaurant, which is Palo. Wait, let me finish, please. Palo. And then on the Disney Fantasy and the Disney Dream, which was their 2nd generation ships, they added another one, and that, for the life of me, just slipped out of my mind. But
Michelle VPB, welcome.
WBP.
And Waypoint Explorers said on Pirate Night they serve escargot instead.
Palo is the restaurant that I would say is an amazing restaurant. We've done it for brunch, and the Palo brunch is ridiculous. You walk out rolling out of there, and then also their dinner is really good. But they have that there. Michelle's asking, explain. So they're rotational. So it depends. They're not. Every restaurant is not the same on every ship, but I believe on the older ones, Animator's palette is, and the rooms are clear, like black and white drawings. And then as the night progresses, they start adding color to the walls, to the paintings, to the pictures.
Art.
Yes, that's, and then
Art of animation.
and then it all comes to life.
That was actually emotional.
Mickey Mouse will come out, and like all the waiters and staff, they kind of do. It's not really the conga, but they walk around the dining hall. On some of the Animator's palette, you do a drawing, and then you turn it in, and you will see your art on the wall. It'll come to life on there, which is pretty cool. How
you might have to duck and cover, because that was one of the times we were at Art of Animation. Our server smacked me in the head with the serving tray with the food. I don't know if it was on purpose or what, but yes, it like hit me in the head, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "It's okay." I'm like,
Greg has blood going down his head.
No, that's why you need a duck and cover when they bring out the food trays.
Remy Dinner, that was the name of it. Thank you. They did Palo Brunch and Remy Dinner. Most expensive dinner we ever had. We had it booked for Remy, and we got
amazing.
I think it was like $125 back then, and we said, let's change it. So we did Palo Brunch, and we did Palo dinner. We ended up doing
Adventures with Roxanne. Welcome. They're going on the Disney Wish September 1st. Awesome.
That will be amazing. So Michelle is the other half of Cruise Life TV that we will be.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yep. So good to we'll see you on Friday. We'll see you in person on Friday.
Good too.
So, but some of the other restaurants are called the Enchanted Garden, and they're different. Like one's an American restaurant, one's an Italian restaurant, but they also have like the Royal Court. When we went on it, we went to Rapunzel's Royal. What was it called? Rapunzel's Royal.
Was it Royal Table or something?
Table.
Like that?
You got it. Yes, that was it. Then that was like a dinner show. That was fun. That was really cool. That was one of my favorite dinners I think that we had on a Disney ship.
A lot of purple and lavender for sure in that restaurant, but it was fun.
But on that, would you say Palo to me was like the highlight of it? Their buffet, not a big fan of Cabanas, the Disney's buffet. It's okay. It's better than Carnival's, but it's not very big. I love options. I love big stations, and to me, it was kind of an afterthought on there. I wasn't too impressed with that. But Greg, your thoughts on Disney food?
I think Disney food is amazing. I think it's really good. Aside from, the buffet is just normal, regular family food type things, but the specialty dining like Palo, and then their different dining rooms, their food is really, really good. I would say it's next to Virgin food.
Oh my gosh. So it was $125 each. We did the wine pairing with tip. It was around $500 Canadian money.
For what now?
For that was for Remy, the high-end
Palo Brunch and Remy Dinner, most expensive dinner we ever had.
Right here,
but it was an experience. I know, but I was reading up there too.
So it was Remy, which was the expensive one. That was crazy. That's crazy expensive.
The food better be made out of gold for that price.
The next cruise line we started selling and I fell in love with is NCL. I still think it's my favorite cruise line, but we've only sailed on a Breakaway Plus class ship, which is we've been on the Bliss twice. We've been on the I put the Joy on there. We've never been on the Joy. We've been booked on the Joy, but we've canceled it. We did the Escape.
In your mind, we went on the Joy apparently.
And the last one we did was the Encore. Mary Ellen Dillon.
Mary Ellen
welcome,
Dillon,
welcome. She's on the Carnival Jubilee right now. So
awesome.
I hope you're having a fun time. We met her on the celebration, Carnival celebration.
Have an awesome cruise.
We have.
Thank you for joining us during your cruise.
Yes. We didn't. One of our favorite restaurants on NCL is no longer there. I forgot what they've changed the name of it, but it was Ocean Blue. That was our go-to restaurant that if we did like a group cruise or something, we always had a night just for Greg and I.
So
and
Tweety, welcome. It's been a long time since we've seen you.
So great to see you. I know she's out in Texas now, unless she moved again. But she moved from the Washington area, I believe, over to Texas probably, 5 years ago? I think you might have done that. Captain says, Billy J says, we will be going on the Encore at the end of November after Thanksgiving. I really like that ship.
Nice.
Yes. So NCL over Disney. Greg says yes. No, I mean, Greg says Disney over NCL. I say NCL over Disney. Yes. But Ocean Blue, it was a seafood restaurant that they've now changed. And on the newer ships, it's a different restaurant. And for the life of me, I can't think of the name of it. They also have a 24-hour, depending on the cruise, they have a 24-hour restaurant called The Local. I think it might be, it's on the Escape. It's a different one.
The Local.
Yes.
With their pretzel bites.
Pretzel bites.
What's it called?
Pretzel bites.
You said pretzel bites.
They have the black and blue burger.
I have some pretzel bites, please.
So if it's in the middle of the night and you're hungry, then The Local will definitely take you out. It's kind of hard a 24-hour place on a bar. I mean, on a ship.
The Local will definitely take you out. What if you're hungry at midnight? The Local will definitely take you out. I don't know if you want to go to The Local. It's going to take you out.
Anne says I really didn't like the Norwegian Breakaway. It was on only once though. I missed the positive attitudes like on Carnival. Anne, were you on the Vloggers cruise? Is that which one it was? Because I heard that was a little that would have been crazy, I think. I don't know if that would have been the best one. Oh, Sheehan's. Thank you, Ryan. That's the name of the one on the older ships, which is, it's not The Local, it's O'Sheehan's. That's what it was on the Escape. Mm-hmm. We went to
but they have the same food and everything.
Yes, I think it's called the Garden Cafe Buffet. One of the best buffets on any cruise ship we've been on. That, and I would say the one from Princess is really like right there with them. Tons of stations, tons of different variety of foods. I just love the NCL buffet that they have on there. Teppanyaki. We've been to Teppanyaki on every cruise that we've been on NCL. Favorite by far. Loved Teppanyaki. You get a dinner and a show, and the food is amazing.
Better than others.
So Tweety says, I love O'Sheehan's on NCL. Perfect snack foods anytime. Yes, definitely. It was a Vloggers cruise, and said the only reason we had a good time was because of all the people in the group. Yeah, that would have been an interesting cruise to be on. So I don't know.
Sometimes the people make the cruise.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
So sometimes a cruise isn't always the best, but when you got certain people, it makes the cruise better.
Another thing on NCL it's been kind of hit and miss, where it's been okay or really good, was Cagney's, their steakhouse. Greg's not really a red meat eater. He doesn't really like a lot of steak. He doesn't have it a whole lot.
If it's like filet mignon, then it's easier for me to chew. But like we had steak yesterday, and that was actually pretty tasty. I just don't eat a lot of red meat because red meat's not really good for you anyway. So I just don't eat a lot of it.
And then another place they have, which is interesting, is called the Food Republic, which we started using more on the last few cruises that we've been on. It's an additional charge.
It's like an a la carte type thing.
Yep.
And the food's good,
you can
though.
get your sushi. It's a really good place. Good views
You
of
can get
outside
your
too.
edamame, which we love edamame, salted edamame.
North of Neverland says it's difficult to compare because we were on the NCL Sky. Yeah, we were booked to go on the Aqua this Labor Day, and I had to choose Buffalo Bills last season in their stadium, flying to Buffalo, or going on a cruise, and I chose the Buffalo Bills. I would have been destroyed if I didn't get a chance to see a game, and we get to see Ann too. Yay! Excited about that. So we canceled our Aqua cruise. That would have been our first non-Breakaway Plus class ship that we would have been on.
That would have been last year.
It's a Prima class ship is what that one is.
That would have been last year that we would have gone on the Aqua, huh?
No, this Labor Day.
It's October?
Yeah, Labor Day.
Oh.
Yeah. Carnival Cruise Addict says we did NCL Sky 2 and we didn't like it. The crew were not that friendly, but it was short cruise, so not a fair compare. Yeah, I like the bigger ships. I just feel there's a lot more people. There's more things to do, more spots that you can have your own space. And I really love the setup of the Breakaway Plus class ships. I love the design. That's my favorite of all the cruises, all the different ships we've been on. That's my favorite layout of any of the ships, from the waterfront to the observation lounge.
Oh, yeah, we love
the bars that they have on there.
We love the Mojito bar.
Yes.
Yeah. Get your Mojitos anytime you need.
So the third cruise we went on
Mojito, but
is Princess. And this is another time that the funny thing on this, we've been in.
You can get your chocolate chip cookies on the Princess.
But we've been in the same.
That's what I said when I was drunk.
The same number cabin for all three cruises on the same class of ship.
Well, you made it that way.
Yeah, well, we did it. Yeah, we thought, what the heck? Let's see if that one is available. But it was on the Royal class ship, I think is the class that we were on. But we were on the Royal, the Sky, and the Discovery Princess.
And said, I'm going to take a ride out to the stadium to see if I can get any.
Oh, thank you.
If I can get any more info for you, but not on a weekend. Carnival Cruise Addicts, same experience, and also I did some food issues. I had some food issues with my allergy, but hubby's food was good, so.
Oh, that shandy's so good.
But I'm here to eat. Laugh out loud. Did I read that right? I think I did. Yeah, you got to be careful with allergies. And I normally ask you if you have any allergies ahead of time, so be careful with that.
So things we like
are good.
On the Princess cruise, their food is definitely
their chocolate chip cookies.
their food is very good. The main dining room food is probably the best dining room I think we've had.
I'm saying it that way because our friends were with us, and I was drunk one night, and the way I asked the lady, our friends looked at me like, "What are you talking? Why are you talking like that?" Because I went up to her and said, "Do you have any chocolate chip cookies?" And I didn't even know I said it that way. And I was like buzzing, and then her friends were like laughing at us the way that I said it. And they said that the lady looked at me like weird with this weird face on her, like, yeah, we have some. So they always make fun of me now, or they always joke about it when we talk about them or talk to them.
Mary Ellen Dillon says, I've stayed in the exact same cabin 4 or 5 times on Celebration. So Tweety, I did NCL Dawn in a suite with Tom Henry, our buddy Tom Henry, and I loved all the food. Was a little surprised they charged $11 per scoop for ice cream at the specialty Mexican restaurant.
What?
Wow.
Where is this? Who?
It was on NCL Dawn.
NCL Dawn. I didn't know NCL had a ship called Dawn.
It's an older ship. It's not
$11 for a scoop.
They
good Lord, they make it a hefty big scoop.
We went to the Mexican restaurant.
Destination Fun, welcome.
Welcome in, Sherry and Danny. We went on the Encore. We went to the Mexican restaurant, and we really enjoyed it. And for the life of me, I can't even think of the name of that. I didn't put that down on my notes for NCL. Najima Brown, did I see that?
Go Bills, Najima. Welcome. She just came in. Waypoint was talking about a shellfish allergy. Ooh, you gotta be careful with that.
Liz said, we're not that picky when it comes to food. I see food, I eat it. Billy said, blueberry cobbler on the Princess Buffet. He loved that.
That sounds so good.
And then I think you said about Waypoint. Catch by Rudy is my top 2 dining experiences. You really like that. I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it.
Wait, Catch by Rudy?
Yeah, that was a seafood restaurant on the Carnival celebration that we went to. You forgot it already?
I don't even remember that. It was a sit-down restaurant?
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
I don't even remember where it was at.
Probably in another 4 years, you'll see that vlog.
I honestly don't remember where that was at on the Carnival celebration.
Sherry, that would be awesome. We are going on a couple of group cruises. We're going on Beach Please. They're doing a Symphony of the Seas cruise next, not this coming October, but 2026 out of Galveston. We've been booked on Symphony for 3 times. They've all been canceled. So maybe 4 times the charm.
So you're welcome to go on that if you like.
And then we're going on another group cruise in 2027 on the Horizon with Adventures Ahead and Lovey's Fat Life. They're hosting the group cruise.
Yep.
And
a bunch of people are going on that.
So that one might be closer to you with you guys living out in the Florida area. Yeah, it was on Discovery Princess. Okay. We didn't eat there.
Angela, Nima, checka.
Welcome, Angela.
Don't worry about being late.
He said it was on Discovery.
What was on Discovery?
The restaurant.
Which restaurant?
The Rudy one. It was, if I remember right, it was an Italian restaurant when we first went on Discovery, and I believe they changed it to the seafood.
I don't remember a seafood restaurant on Discovery.
I'm pretty sure it was an Italian restaurant when we went there. But it was up on a higher, it was inside the atrium. It was like on the 3rd level because I remember it being, we used to walk by it to go outside, and I thought it was a weird place for it, but it was always empty when we went through that area. But some of the other things, because we got about 17 minutes, Greg. Some of the things we liked was their Italian restaurant. They have a restaurant called Sabatini's. They also have a steakhouse called Crown Grill. That was kind of hit and miss for us.
Crown Grill was good.
We've been there 3 times, and I don't know if I'd want to go there again.
I like Crown Grill. I like their sides too.
I'd choose Sabatini's over. If I had what choice of one, I would choose Sabatini's, which is the Italian, over that. The Alfredo's pizzas they have, which is a
that's a good lunch place. You can get a pizza and a salad.
By far, that's my favorite pizza on any cruise ship.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Anne is going to be on the Beach Please Symphony of the Seas cruise. Yay!
Awesome, and
that is awesome.
Yes, we're gonna get to see you.
Like I said, the main room dining is one of my favorite of all the main room dining food. You could just eat that. We're
gonna see you again. I mean,
and then International Cafe, the place where Greg was talking about the chocolate chip cookies.
The chocolate chip.
You could get stuff 24 hours there, but there was like sandwiches, if I remember right. That's where you got the Starbucks type coffee. It was a good place that we used to go to almost every cruise. And again, the buffet was probably the second best of all the different buffets that we've been on the different cruise lines. I won't be able to share. I know Angela and you are going to be hanging out in November. We're going to be broke after going to see the Bills. And
wait, what are you talking about?
Destination Fun. Sherry is saying that come meet them in Dizney.
Oh yeah, we won't have the time for that, unfortunately. That'll be going into our busy seasons with our job too, so that might make it a little harder to do.
So Waypoint said it was on the bottom level of the atrium by guest services. Then I don't remember that. I thought down there was where Good Spirits was.
Yeah. And if it was a weekend, we could probably do it. But then again, financially, after everything that we're going to do in October, plus the holiday time, it probably isn't the best time, unfortunately. Thank you, though.
North to Netherlands says best bread on favorite food ever is the bread on Royal at breakfast. It was cranberries and a few nuts. I do remember that. A little sugar on top. It's sliced. Oh, wait, not. We've never been on Royal. How can I say that?
A few nuts.
Where did we have? We went We went to a restaurant that had
Where are
the
you
cranberry in
looking
it
at?
right here, but we haven't been on Royal. We will, but we haven't been on that one. So I was thinking of another restaurant apparently. So Tweety said she answered it. It was Bistro sur la Mer. There you go. On a lot of the ships, that's what it was. That's what they replaced it.
Are we at the bottom of the comments already?
We're getting there.
Oh.
We're going on Princess Shear for the
Tiffany
first time.
Peacock, welcome.
Welcome, Tiffany. Yum cookies. Let's try to get caught up here before we go on to the next ship.
I think we're caught up. Opposite side and forward.
I know.
It was kind of hidden, Waypoint said.
And Sherry says, you guys have not been on Royal? We've been booked
No, we've been
3
trying
times,
to.
and we've never had a chance to get on it. We've had to cancel it for different reasons. All
But
right,
we're
Greg.
not canceling it this time. 3rd time's a charm.
Our next cruise line we're going to talk about is Carnival. That would be our 4th cruise line that we've been on. We went to, I don't know if I'm going to say it right, Il Lavaggio, the Italian restaurant, which is only on Firenze, and which was the one that we were on.
That one.
We really liked it. It's on the Firenze and the one that's on the East Coast, and for some reason I want to call it Lorenze, and it's not. I know you guys always have the answer to what ship is that sails out on the East Coast, but the West Coast version is.
Oh my gosh, now we're worse.
The West Coast version is the Firenze. It's the 2 ships that they got from Costa Cruise Line.
It's
Venezia,
even worse
thank you.
now.
Be at one. Come on, be at one.
You have to put your hand way up onto the camera.
Read my lines.
No.
ET hands. Disney nerd herders, welcome in.
Welcome, and we're still below.
Oh,
there we go.
There we go.
I got the power.
Palm reading. We really enjoyed that. We did that the first night because normally
welcome,
we
Disney
do.
nerders.
We normally do the steakhouse on Carnival on the first night, or a specialty, which was the steakhouse, because we want the free wine. They give you a free bottle of wine when you're there. And we decided on the Firenze, since they only have that restaurant on that ship, we wanted to make that the first night and specialty.
You have good fortune and calm seas ahead. Thank you.
Other things we like about Carnival. I love
We like the
blue.
steakhouse.
Well, that's down here.
Well, I don't know where you're on your list. I'm just
Blue.
making a comment.
Blue Iguana. I love the Blue Iguana Cantina for breakfast,
that's
for
all right.
lunch.
It's not the best, but it's something.
I love it. The ease of it, especially if you have a port day, just get in there, get out. I love the Blue Iguana. Rudy's Sea Grill is the name of the ship on Celebration.
Name of the ship?
The restaurant, the seafood restaurant on the Celebration.
It's that's the one that was on the wall, wasn't it? Where you order stuff. You can order like the takeout or whatever. People said it wasn't that great.
No. That was your favorite restaurant on Celebration. Well, I'll show you the video. I
don't remember eating there.
They have Big Chicken, Shaq's Big Chicken. It was okay.
I like that one. I like that better than the Blue Iguana.
Bonsai teppanyaki was good. We enjoy the NCL one better, but anytime you can have teppanyaki, it's always good. Guy's Burger is a staple on that.
Guy's Burger is good too.
But we don't eat it a lot. We might eat it the first day and then like on one more day on the trip. I don't think we have it. It's not like a must to have every day. Casino del Capitano. It hasn't been on all the ships that we've been on, but it's it's an enjoyable Italian restaurant. And then the buffet and MDR. The buffet, I'm not a fan on Carnival, although I did like it on the Legend. I was impressed with what they offered on the Legend. MDR is okay. I didn't think it was that bad.
Which ship was the best teppanyaki that you have had? I would say NCL. Anne Hanley said Rudy's is one of the fancy ones, Greg. I just don't remember where it was.
It was just you and I that ate by ourselves. And we had Angela and a group of other group cruisers behind us. And you had a couple right next to us. Like we could slap them if we wanted to. And
why would we want to slap them?
Just how close they were to us. Chabang. Chibang, we're not a fan. No, I didn't like Chibang because Greg dumped soy sauce all over me. So I'll always remember that as my memory of Chibang. But I think what I didn't like about it was the food was cold when it came to me. I think that was the thing I didn't like about it. I'm never a fan of the buffet, always cold food. Mexican was not good. Hated Chibang, bad service and food on 2 different occasions. It's kind of funny too, because later on in the cruise, after we had gone, we were eating with nautical nurse Nancy and their family, and they were walking through the MDR and they were trying to get people to go to Chibang. I thought it was kind of funny. I
remember that. Chibang wasn't that great though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where I did knock the soy sauce on you by mistake.
Yeah. I was wearing it for 3 years. 3 years I was wearing.
Well, then you don't wash your clothes.
Greg's right. The steakhouse, Fahrenheit 555. My favorite
one, and then the seafood place. Apparently, I don't remember.
The Fahrenheit 555 on the Legend was my favorite one of the. I think that was our best
that was
dining
nice
experience on any Carnival.
Because you were like in a glass
smokestack
looking thing. Yep. It wasn't a real smokestack.
Welcome, Jamie. Hello.
Welcome, Jamie. But it was like a glass shape of a smokestack, but it wasn't a working smokestack.
They also have Pizza del Capitano, which is a staple of any Carnival cruise. Seafood Shack. I know. Anne said she liked it. I
heard so.
I wasn't. Like I haven't been a fan of Seafood Shack. I'm always kind of iffy on it. The thing we do like is fresh creation.
The price wasn't worth it for the lobster roll.
Remember fresh creation?
Yeah, I like that.
It's not on all the ships, but it's, and then we put like shrimp on it. I loved it. I loved it. I wish it was open, available more, because we would probably have that for lunch. Okay, we got one more cruise. Virgin Cruise Line, Virgin Voyages.
Has really good food.
Amazing. They're kind of like Dizney. In fact, that everything is included.
That's what I was saying. It's next to Dizney.
They don't have main room dining. They have different restaurants that you go to that are included in the cost. If you want certain items, there is an additional charge for them, like surf and turf. But for the most part, it's all included in the cost.
We had the Wake, Razzle Dazzle.
Well, got to explain it. The Wake is their steakhouse.
We don't have time to explain it.
Sure. The Wake is a steakhouse.
The Razzle Dazzle
was vegetarian, but it's I think they've changed some stuff.
They're slowly phasing out Razzle Dazzle, I think. Lucky Lotus.
You remember that?
Yes, I do.
That was our favorite.
Yep. Pink Agave. That's good too. Extra Virgin.
Italian.
Gunbay.
That was a Korean barbecue.
Test Kitchen. That's a one and done for me.
That's kind of like chef's table.
By the time you get to like the good stuff, you're already full on the Test Kitchen with their meat. The galley. That's like their buffet. They say they don't have a buffet, but it's similar to a buffet. The Duck House. What does that say? What? I can't read your writing. The Dock House. The Dock House is at the back of the ship, and they have those drinks and the free single food. Are you doing all right? In my head. Go ahead. They have like finger foods that they give out for you. Lick Me Till Ice Cream. I love the names that they have on their stuff. It's their ice cream shop. The pizza place is probably the second best pizza that we have on the ships. Beside Princess is number 1, and then I would say Virgin is number 2. The Social is an interesting place because they have the free candy there that you can get. They also have like hot dogs there that you can have. What's the taco something? Oh, that's those are different stations. So the galley has different stations. Let's talk about it, but it's taco about it. So fun little spots, and I think a lot of the newer newer ships. Vulgar ice cream shop name. It is it's an adults only cruise too. Yeah, so it's Lick Me Till Ice Cream. Yes, but ice cream, not ice. But cream. I think it actually says "Lick Me Till Ice Cream." It does. It just the way it comes out on it. It's supposed to say sound like ice cream, but it literally says I scream. Anne is asking, they only do 5-day cruises at most, right? Are you talking about Virgin? No, we were on an 8-day cruise.
We did a 6-day
It's
cruise, I think.
Better to do the longer ones for Virgin
Yeah.
if you can.
North to Netherland. Dockhouse was my favorite, and anything from the galley. I had a burger, French toast. That's very interesting. Greg likes that sweet and savory on it. But so a lot of good things.
Yeah. Let's do our top 5.
Yeah, we'll do
real
our top
quick.
5. So we'll do from 5 to 1. So you're probably going to think this is odd because of your response to this. Number 5 for me is the blue iguana. So when I did this list, I thought, when I think of Carnival, I think, oh, cool, the blue iguana. And usually we stay on the Lido deck and we literally walk out of our room and we're like right there by the food. So blue iguana is my number 5.
Number 5 is teppanyaki.
From
just in general, teppanyaki.
Well, you got to do the ship. So you're talking about NCL? You're talking about the Carnival?
One, well, NCL and Carnival. I would just say teppanyaki. I didn't fail.
You failed.
No, I didn't.
You got to say the ship.
Then
or the cruise line.
Probably
NCL.
Probably.
Okay. My 4th one is the Alfredo's pizza from Princess. That would be my number 4.
My number 4 is Lucky Lotus from Virgin.
So Scarlet Lady went through a refurbishment back in December, and they added to Razzle Dazzle at night. It's now a Chinese restaurant, and it's called the Lucky Lotus. We loved the Lucky Lotus. It was amazing. That is my number 3.
My number 3 is Crown Grill from Princess.
Wow.
How was it?
I was doing what is it, Spanky?
Wow.
Number 2 is Palo from the Dizney. It's a specialty restaurant from Dizney. And I would probably put Palo brunch because I think I like the brunch more than the dinner.
My number 2 is also Palo.
Wow.
But I would say dinner for Palo.
Number 1 for me, which we're going to be different. My number 1 is the NCL teppanyaki.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, how do you know? But my number 1 is Ocean Blue, even though it's not there anymore. That's my number 1.
Well, we have honorable mention, and I put Ocean Blue there because Ocean Blue is no longer there. So I didn't want to give it credit as being my favorite restaurant when it's no longer there. If it was there, it would be my number 1 restaurant. But the fact that they don't have Ocean Blue anymore, it's just an honorable mention for me. So I thought, did you get your honorable mention?
My honorable mention would be Sabatini.
Okay. I think when Greg and I did, we were rating the different cruise ships.
Now I want ice cream.
You cannot see that far anymore, can you, poor guy?
No, I just the way it was looking.
Thank you, So Tweety. Make sure
it's so small right there.
To give a big thumbs up for the show. Great show to catch up, guys, and thanks for sharing your thoughts. We compared. I don't know. Time goes by way too fast. What we've been doing lives for 7 years. About 3 years ago, we compared. Well, it must have not been that because we haven't been on Virgin. Maybe 2 years ago, we compared all the different cruise lines and what we thought of them. Virgin actually came out ahead with what we liked the best. I just like NCL because to me, there's a lot of options on there, even though you have to pay for extra things. If you choose to do that, they're available there for you.
Have a nice night. Hope to see Gregory on Real Dead soon. Thank you, Old Restless. You have a good night. Thanks for joining.
So I can only pick from Carnival. I can't remember Norwegian. That is totally fine, Anne. I would say probably from top to bottom, I think Virgin has the best food quality on all their. That's what
we came down to together. Our census was Virgin.
Yeah, I think so too. But with that, guys,
thank you for joining us,
thank
everybody.
You. Appreciate it.
Lots of food talk.
We have.
If you haven't eaten yet,
we will have special guests. Well, we're going to be on the match game on
Friday.
They broadcast it to
Friday at what time? 5 Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern. It's the match game, so it's going to be showing on Controversial Cruising. It's going to be calling, oh my gosh, Cruise Life TV and Carnival Cruise Addicts. Will be showing all the stuff, the match game on there. So that's going to be fun. And then next week we have Carnival Cruise Addicts on our show, and 2 weeks after that we have Controversial Cruising, I said it better that time, will be joining us live on our show. So thank you guys so much.
Have a good night.
Appreciate all the support. Great to see you.
And we're also doing the cruise-a-thon as
Cruise-a-thon
well.
on the 23rd is when we're going to be doing that. So with that, I'm Derek.
And I'm Gregory.
If you forget our names, it's okay, because I'm a little explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said, we are just getting started. Have a great night, everyone. Dilly dilly.
Dilly, everybody.